Welcome guys to Say I'm Busy Made It Easy channel, the only channel exam fears in Ghana and beyond. Today we are continuing our series on polygons. So this is a part 2 on the polygons, and today we are going to talk about finding the interior angle or each interior angle of a polygon. And to recap our previous lesson, we know to find the sum of an interior angle of a polygon, the formula is given as n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides. And when the polygon has maybe 4 sides, you are going to write 4 minus 2 times 180, then you get 2 times 180, and you are going to get 360 degrees as of interior angle. Today's one, what if they ask you to find each of the interior angle? This is the sum of the interior angle for the 4 sides. So for the 4 sides. So how do you know one of the interior angle? So one of the interior angles, you have to divide 360 by 4. And each of the interior angles will give you what? 90 degrees. So it means that each of the interior angles is 90. And the 4 will give you the 360. So this gave birth to the formula to find the interior angle of a polygon. The formula is n minus 2 times 180 all over n, where n is the number of sides. Because we are dividing it by the number of sides to know each of the of the interior angle. That is why when you see the interior angle of a polygon or each interior angle of a polygon, the formula is n minus 2 times 180 over n. So this is how we use this formula to find each interior angle or interior angle of a polygon. So we are going to take our first question to see how this formula is used. So our first question is, find the interior angle of a regular polygon with 6 sides. The interior angle of a regular polygon with 6 sides. Now, if you don't see interior angle, they will tell you each interior angle is the same thing. So the interior angle the formula is n minus 2 times 180 degrees all over n. And here, we know that our n is equal to 6. So this will give us 6 minus 2 times 180 all over 6. Since our n is 6, so this will give us 4 times 180 all over 6. So we multiply and divide, but 6 can divide itself 1, divide here 30 times. So we have 4 times 30, which will give us 120 degrees. So each interior angle of this regular polygon with 6 sides is going to give you 120. Yes, if you want to prove that this formula is correct, by the end of this lesson, we are going to prove one of them to see if our answer is correct. So each interior angle is just n minus 2 times 180. The top formula is the sum of interior angle. So if you want to know each interior angle, you divide it just by the number of sides, as the example I did in the beginning of this lesson. So we are taking our second question. The second question says, find the interior angle of a regular polygon with 5 sides. So this, we are going to use the same formula. So with this question, n is 5. So it's going to give us 5 minus 2 times 180 all over 5. And 5 minus 2 give us 3 times 180 all on 5. So this is how we are going to do it. So we are going to divide once again. So 5 can divide here 1, divide here 36 times. So we have 3 times 36. 3 times 36, which will give us 108 degrees. So this is the interior angle of a regular polygon with 5 sides. Yes, the interior angle of a regular polygon with 5 sides. So we are taking the next question. The third question says that find the interior angle of a regular octagon. I've told you how to know the number of sides with their names. or their sides with their name. So octagon has 8 sides. So here our n is equal to 8. Using the same formula, we have 8 minus 2 times 180 degrees all on 8. So 8 minus 2, 6 times. So 6 times 180 all on 8. 8 cannot divide 180, so we can divide them with a number that is easy for either of the numbers. So let me use 2 can divide here 3 times. It can divide here 4. 2 can divide here 2. Then divide here 90. Then 2 can divide itself again 1. Divide here 45. So we have 3 times 45. So 3 times 45 can do it. 3 5 is 15. 5 remainder 1. 3 4 12 plus 1 13. So we have 3 times 45 will give us 135 degrees. So this is the interior angle, or each interior angle of a regular octagon with 8 sides. So we are taking the next question on this. And this fourth question says that if the interior angle of a regular polygon is 120 degrees, how many sides does it have? If the interior angle of a regular polygon is 120 degrees, how many sides does it have? This one, what is given to us? They've given us the interior angle. So we have to find the number of sides, which is the n. Yes, so as the formula says, interior angle is equal to n minus 2 times, bracket close 1 times 180 all over n. So here they've given us the interior angle as 120 degrees. So 120 will be equal to n minus 2 times 180 all over n, because they've given us the interior angle. So we have to find n. So that's how it is. So now we can cross multiply here. So when we cross multiply, we are going to get n times 2 times 180 is equal to 120 times n. So cross multiply here over 1. So this multiplying, you get the same thing. The 120 times n, you get the same thing. So when you open the bracket, you're going to get 180n minus 360 is equal to 120n. The n is the number of sides, and that's what we have been asked to find. So when we group like terms, we can have 180n, then 120 will come here, minus 120n, then you sign this one here with positive. It's equal to 360 degrees. Yes, 360 degrees. So 180 minus 120 will give us 60n, which is equal to 360 degrees. We are looking for n. We divide here by 60. So divide here by 60, 60. What do you have? N. Then 0 can divide 0 or can cancel 0. 6 can divide itself 1. Divide here 6 times. So our n is equal to 6. So it means the number of sides of such interior angle, such polygon with interior angle 1. So the number of sides is equal to 6. It's not always that they will ask you to find the interior angle. Sometimes they will give you the interior angle and you'll be asked to find the n. And this is how it is done. So if you follow the formula, then you use your equation principle to solve it. So we are taking the last question on this question. So the interior angle of a regular polygon is 108 degrees. They say find the number of sides and name the polygon. After you have found the number of sides, name the polygon. So we are going to use the same formula. But here the interior angle is given to us as 108 degrees. So n times 2, n minus 2 times 180 all over n. And can cross multiply to get our n minus 2 times 180 degrees is equal to 180 times n. Let's open the bracket. So here will give us 180n minus 360 is equal to 108, sorry, is 108. 108n rather. So let's group like terms here. So 180n minus 108n is equal to 360. So 180 minus 108, this is going to give us 72 n is equal to 360 degrees. So we divide here by 72, here by 72, then n. So 72 can divide itself 1, divide here 5 times. So n is equal to 5. N is equal to 5. The number of sides is 5. So the name of the polygon is 5-sided polygon. What is the name? It's pentagon. Yes, so this is 3-in-1 question. You should get the number of sides correct. Then you should know the name of the polygon. In the introductory video, I mentioned the names of the polygons with their sides. So the part 1 of the video, you can just go and check. Now quickly, let's prove something here. Now, they said the interior angle of a polygon is 180 degrees. And the number of sides is 5. So let's see something. So 108 times 5. 5, 8 is 40, 0 remember 4, 5 times 0 is 0 plus 4, 4, 5, 1 is 5. So it means the sum of the interior angle of a pentagon is 540. In the part 1, we solved that. So you can go and check it to confirm this answer here. So it is true. Each interior angle of a pentagon is 108. But if you divide it by the number of sides, which is the 5, you are going to get the 108, which makes this formula and these calculations correct. So this will bring us to the part 2 of the polygon. Don't forget to subscribe and recommend to all students for more interesting lessons on this channel. So see you again in the next lesson.